We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Baltimore attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand bout. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And that misses. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Trey Mancini waits on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Trey.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Iglesias stands at first with 1 out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Tommy Malone gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Martinez tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home.
Look out, 1-1.
Spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. At the plate, DJ Stewart. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Fouled off. Cisco is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his third season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled away. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Chris Davis now. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Striding into the box, Yogi Tuiasosopo, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, number 12. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Fouled off. And the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, number 21. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's the 2-1 home. count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0-1 the count. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, DJ Stewart, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Two and 0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Oh, and it misses. misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready now for Baltimore, Chance Sisco, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This year against right-handed pitching, Sisco carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and one now.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chance Sisco. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Orioles lead it 3-0.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Manuel Margot would be next. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 7.
Now batting, Manuel Margot, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Outside, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 12. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Now batting. Number 21.
Striding in, number 21. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line hard, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yogi Tuiasosopo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey.
And he misses 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Again, he sends it out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Santander, and this will get on out to the 370 sign now. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 3-0 now. And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Very high, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Alberto.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
One and 2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Drilled down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Andrew Kittredge is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Kittredge.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far on the year, Stewart is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stewart has a .280 batting average. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Kittredge, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Dan Cisco.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A pause, and the 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Brandon Lau, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping into the box, Anthony Santander. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The first baseman, number 19,
Chris Davis at the plate now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in once again, number 12. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Left side, but well foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Meadows moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles held in check there as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now back, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Lifted down the line in left.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yogi Tuiasosopo.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yogi Tuiasosopo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays 1. Digging in now, number 21. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ball 1. Hit in the air out to left field. Meadows will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 65.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yandy Diaz, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's a high pop-up. Alberto is there. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Tanner Scott.
In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Scott has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses. 2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The set and the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this gets down. Extra bases, and this could change everything. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Miguel Castro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. The set and the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Rays 4 and the Orioles 3. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep to right center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Standing in, DJ Stewart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now the pitch.
They're down 1-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And Austin Meadows will be the next at bat.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Yogi Tuiasosopo.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Right to him. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Ready for another chance. Hunter Renfroe. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rays strand just the 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Number 41 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 41.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
The 1-0 delivery. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning. You got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0, so that's a good job. Not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Baltimore. Number 6.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, number 12. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Oliver Drake gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Oliver Drake.
Cedric Mullins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Orioles, number 31.
At the plate now, number 21, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Baltimore down to their final strike. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. Base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base
Up
here.
next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hanser Alberto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And there's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rays get their 20th home win this year. Andrew Kittredge earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.